Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Living Off Wi-Fi podcast. I'm your host, Pineapple, joined by Seabass and Bob. How are you guys doing?
I good.
I'm doing good, man. You know, surviving here with this hair.
Still surviving.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm digging that hair. You be looking pretty cute with it.
I can't get a haircut, dude.
Why not?
Don't worry, but I haven't gotten a haircut since the beginning of the year, and I don't think I'm getting a haircut anytime soon either. So.
Oh, the reason why I can't get a haircut is because the military literally said we can't go to any establishments at all right now, while there's still the pandemic going on. So there you go.
Wow, way to go.
Well, see, I just don't want to die.
Yeah, I don't want to die either.
I don't want to die, and the last time I went like a year without getting a haircut, so I'm okay. It's only been about 6 months.
Oh, not bad
for me.
You're fine.
So yeah, it's not even long enough to put it in a ponytail.
I got a
yet,
haircut.
so, I'm good.
At the beginning of this month.
Not bad. Not
Damn.
bad.
You didn't catch that Rona.
Of course, bud.
It's not as
I'm
bad
Canadian.
over there as it is over here, man.
Of course, I'm Canadian.
That's true. It's Canada, dude.
Yeah,
Canada.
they're
They're
chilling
actually
right
doing
now.
everything right over there.
Yeah, we're just dumb. Anyways.
So, appreciate you guys tuning in to the 17th episode of the Living Off Wi-Fi podcast. Let's just get straight into it. I haven't done this intro in a good while, so whatever. Let's just go. The Xbox showcase just happened a couple days ago, and yeah, it's Pineapple's fault. It wasn't. I'm just gonna put it out there right away. It wasn't good. It was. It was.
Dude, it was so bad. It was so bad. There's only like 2 games that were interesting, maybe 3. Maybe
Damn,
four.
Well, there was only
like.
like. Yeah, see, that's just how bad it is. They didn't show gameplay again.
No, they showed gameplay.
Remember
for
the last
one game, right? Was just Halo, I think, right?
I don't think
Halo,
it was bad, but I just forgot what they showed. I was mostly.
They showed gameplay for like it was kind of a little bit of gameplay. There's Psychonauts in there.
Oh yes,
yeah.
I
A little bit of that. They showed a little bit of gameplay for a game called I think it's called X Crossfire.
Oh yeah, that one.
Another
yeah.
like it was like one of the last ones that they showed. And then they showed gameplay for like I think Forza,
Mario.
like a little bit.
Which is whatever. I mean, they always showing gameplay for like a racing game is like normal now.
So, but what'd you guys think of Halo? Because a lot of people are not liking Halo. At least what they showed. It's just like this game is poop.
I feel like it wasn't polished. Like, I feel like it could have been polished a lot more than what it was. It was very weird the way that they when people have like the screenshots, right, of like pause of the actual gameplay, it just looked bad. It didn't look good.
I don't like how they're going to the open world aspect of it.
Oh, you're just a
I
hater.
didn't
then.
like that. What do you mean?
Just
I
a
mean,
hater.
so in the beginning of like Halo 1, when they dropped you off, it was a little bit open world, right? But like you still had an objective and you knew where to go, but it felt open world.
You didn't.
So
They didn't
I
drop
wish
you
it
off,
was
you
like
crashed.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do crash, but it's
Yeah.
very linear open world. This one just felt like an open world. Like they just drop you in, and you kind of just pick and choose where the action is. To be completely honest,
Yeah.
while like in the previous ones, like you have a set path on where you need to go. This one is, I mean, I guess you can go multiple directions. One of the things that I didn't really what I thought was really weird for me was Master Chief having a grappling hook. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, I saw that. Like they were just like, oh,
I don't think
he was
that's
like,
weird.
oh, there's something in the bumper, and they're like, oh, look, he has a grapple hook. Ooh,
I
fancy.
thought that was weird. I mean, like, he doesn't really need a grapple hook though. Like, why? Like, why just add it in now all of a sudden? Like,
Because they're trying to change up Halo. All right.
They're trying to. They have
This
to compete.
is
with
supposed to be the
new
this is supposed to be
FPS
the
games.
last Halo.
Sure, that's what I thought it was about. Like the 5 or whatever. What was it? 3?
Uh,
3?
Yeah,
no,
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 it's
I,
five.
no, I
no, Halo
knew-
3 was the last one.
Before they even announced Infinite, I knew that there's gonna be one more Halo because I searched it up. There's supposed to be Halo Infinite right here. It's supposed to be the last one.
Okay.
Well, what they say is they kind of want to keep it like similar to Siege, how they just build the one game and then like over time they still keep working on it and build upon that. That's what they want to do. So kind of like how Siege is and how Destiny 2 is, how they just want to keep adding onto it.
Do you think that this Halo will be able to survive the climate of current FPS games?
Yes.
Without a BR.
It can if they make it esports ready.
If they make it, okay.
If they make it esports ready, it can survive it. Because the Halo scene was insanely huge back in the day. It's what mainly brought like the FPS games into the spotlight for esports. So if they make it esports ready, and I think if they make it PC only, it can survive. Like, I know the game is coming out on Xbox, and they also said the game is coming out for PC as well.
Yep. It's coming out on the game. It's coming out on the Game Pass. I thought that was
it's
cool.
coming out. All the games that were announced in the Xbox game show are all coming out on Game Pass.
I'll use my E3 things I still haven't used.
What do you have?
You still got those?
Yeah, I still have the 3-month ones. Well, actually, I have like.
Oh, I gave.
Yeah, 3 months. I think.
I had 7 months, and I give them away as a present. I don't think they've even used them.
Yeah, I got I had like 3 of them, each of them a month.
It's just weird. Like, I just think that hopefully they do execute it right. I mean, I do like Halo. I don't know if it's gonna be something that's gonna die.
So there's a rumor going on right now. Apparently, well, that too, but apparently the game isn't gonna launch with multiplayer.
What?
Yeah. Apparently the rumor is that they're gonna launch multiplayer like separately. So I don't even think at launch there's gonna be like multiplayer for the game. I think it might just be the campaign, because they're releasing the game probably like in November.
Yeah, they're gonna release.
They said holiday.
I think it's gonna be on the release of the Xbox. It's gonna be like
it's
launch
gonna be
title.
released on the Xbox.
But I think one of the reasons why a lot of people are saying that the graphics look really bad is because they have to optimize the game to work on the Xbox One X first, and then they have to upscale it up to the Xbox Series.
Yeah.
They said played it.
I think that's the problem. What?
They said that they played it on computer.
They were playing on computer?
Yeah, that Halo Infinite, the demo that they showed during the showcase, it was played on PC too.
That didn't look like a PC game.
It looked bad.
It looked real bad. It needed a lot of polish.
Like, don't get me wrong, it still looks good graphically, but it looks like a current gen game. It doesn't look like, next generation. When Sony did their showcase, like for example, like Ratchet and Clank, that looks like a next gen game. And what was another game? Like Horizon, they showed a little bit of Horizon, that graphics on that look really good. But
that's what I'm saying. Sony's conference and watching their games looked like they polished their trailers for them, even, you know what I mean?
Well, they showed gameplay too.
Yeah, they showed gameplay. They showed gameplay for a lot of the games.
I know, I know, I'm still more of on the idea that, of course, they're still polishing it and whatnot.
Well, yeah,
and plus during COVID
still,
and whatnot, it's
like, I'm still very optimistic about this. Like, I don't think, it's gonna be a bad game. I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it to be like one of the first true dedicated like Halo games since Halo 2 to be coming to PC. So I think that's gonna be really exciting. But I personally didn't think the game looked really shitty. A lot of people were saying that it looks shit, and then after looking at it, it looks like, I think they might be right.
There also might be another reason, because it's open world, so more things are loaded and everything, and they have to try to make it so everything goes.
And I think that's the issue, because they're releasing it on the current gen as well, so they don't have as much power to work with as they would with the Series X. So they basically have to build it for the current gen, and then they have to upscale it up to next gen. And I think that's what's gonna hold them back for at least like 2 years.
I do
before
think
they can fully transition over.
Xbox though is gonna be the last one, because it looks like to me that they're pushing for this Game Pass stuff, and I think that next whatever this Xbox is the last one, right? And everything's just gonna be on PC, and they're just gonna own the PC market. They're probably trying to take Epic Games and all that out.
Well, I will give them this. the Game Pass, it's
Amazing.
Yeah, it's really amazing. It's really good because $15 a month for the Ultimate Edition. I think for the PC version, it's 5 right now, and I think it goes up to 10 once it's out of beta.
Yep.
So even then, for PC people, $10 a month, and you get like a huge library of games.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. It's an insanely good deal, and it's basically what GameFly was. What they were trying to do. I don't know if you guys remember GameFly.
I remember GameFly. I was thinking of using that, but I never did.
I think they still
I never
use
did
it.
either.
I think it's still around, honestly.
I don't know.
I think you just buy their games now. But basically, it was like how Netflix was back in the day, where you go to the website, you pick a game, and then they like send you the disc in the mail, and then like 2-3 days later, you'd like send it back. And that's how it was. But basically, the Game Pass is the Netflix of the current generation, which is really cool.
Yeah,
and a lot of the new games that are coming out on release, they're coming out to the Game Pass too. So if you have Game Pass, you don't have to go out and spend $60, for a new game. You can just you have your subscription and like, okay, this game looks cool. I'll buy it. I'll download it. But yeah, that's if you don't pay the subscription. But like for example, like Gears 5. We were playing Gears 5, Bob.
Minecraft
Dungeon. And Minecraft Dungeons too.
Gears 5. Oh, we need to finish that.
Well, yeah, we beat Minecraft Dungeons. That's why we never really played it again.
Did you guys? Was it fast game?
Yeah, it's pretty sure. I think we beat it in like 2 days.
But they're still gonna add more things to it.
Yeah, they have like expansions, and then you can go back and replay through the story like at a higher difficulty for better loot.
Yeah, kind of like Diablo.
Yeah, it's just not as expansive as Diablo. I know Diablo has like a lot of grinding. This one, Minecraft Dungeons, doesn't really seem as grindy as Diablo.
Nice.
But anyways, like what I was trying to say is like, we played Gears 5 on the Game Pass. I was like iffy on it, but like now that I've played it, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll buy it. Maybe I will go out and spend the $60, on the game. Maybe support developers a little bit more. But how's Game Pass gonna like affect the developers as well? Like, how much of a cut do they get?
That's true. Unless they're paid like a certain amount per like download of their game. I don't know how it works, and I don't know their contract situation, honestly. But
I think a lot of people should be like happy for Microsoft doing this, because Sony's trying to do it with their PlayStation Now. I think that's what it's called, PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
But instead of downloading games, you just stream them, and I don't know. It's good to have some competition, but at the same time, it makes it so that way other companies want to do the same thing as well. So maybe with the Game Pass being so successful, Sony might be a little bit more motivated to make their PlayStation Now a little bit better than what it is now. Because apparently, from what I've heard, it's pretty shit. And you need like really good internet to be able to stream those games.
It's not the best. I've tried.
And then maybe it might motivate Nintendo to do that as well. Like they're kind of doing that with their virtual consoles, with the NES and the SNES. If you have their online. Yeah,
they need to put N64 in that shit.
I searched it up real quick, and it seems Game Pass does. The developers get a good amount from.
Good amount.
Yeah, well, if I'm reading this right, just give me a moment.
So is it like based off of like how many downloads on their game, or
the company
just
says
for it being on the store?
So it was in 2019 March. It says that developers keep 95% of app revenue, while Microsoft takes 5%.
That's not bad. So what games did you enjoy from the Xbox conference?
Yes.
I liked Psychonauts 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited for Psychonauts 2. We saw gameplay for that. I've never played the first one. So, like, seeing gameplay, we saw gameplay at E3 for it.
I think they remade it, right? Or they are remaking it?
Psychonauts?
Yeah.
The first one? They remastered it.
Oh, you should play it. It's really fun.
Yeah, I know it's on, like, the PlayStation Store for, like, $20 or something. So, I might play it at some point. But But yeah, Bob and I, we went to go see gameplay for Psychonauts 2 at E3, and it was pretty cool. We got a toothbrush. We got a wooden toothbrush for it.
Pog.
I don't
With
even
it,
know where mine
and,
is. I'm pretty sure it's probably somewhere. It's probably lost.
Mine's with all my E3 goodies down in my basement, just in a corner, like all piled
Where
on
is
top of
my
each
E3
other.
stuff?
Wow.
Well, don't judge me. I don't have space over here
No,
in my living room or anything. Gotta clean it.
There.
And then other than Psychonauts 2, there's a new game called The Medium.
Yes.
So
dude.
basically,
That's a
like the
shit
way I
game.
understood it, it's
Good
like
looking game.
this chick, she like has dreams, and then she has like nightmares, and apparently she can live through both of them at the same time. So the way that they said it in the showcase was like simultaneous world like rendering or something.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically going through the same environment, but like different.
Huh.
So like one of them is kind of like normal, and the other one is like, and like say like demonized. So like an underworld version. So like one version has like demons running around, and like the normal version is just like you going through it. But apparently you can play through both of them at the same time. So
That's what I was wondering. I was
don't
like,
know how.
can you like? That's what I was wondering. Do they just have a split screen right there or something? And
It kind of looked like it for a bit, but then they showed like the full screen was just like gameplay of one. So the way I was thinking, like maybe it's like the game Two Brothers, where it's like where one person controls one and then the other person controls the other, but with this one you're controlling both at the same time, just through different worlds. So I don't know. It looked cool as hell, don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
but
I did.
that's really like the only two. Oh, there's another game. I'll let Bob talk about it. But there is a game called what was it? I just had it. I have it up right here. Tell me why. I was singing that. Tell me why.
Oh yeah. Tell me why.
Yo, Bob. So you want to tell us a little bit about Tell Me Why?
Tell me why.
why me?
Because you liked it, so I don't know.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, you said it was good.
Oh yeah, I did. I want to play it. I never actually really played Life is Strange. Like I did maybe one episode or something like that, but
Oh, dude, it's fun. It's really good too.
no, it's not that I didn't get into it. It's just I kind of already watched all of it on YouTube and
Okay.
everything. Yeah, but yeah, that actually looked like a really interesting game. Like I'd really want to play that when it comes out. It actually comes out in August. Really
The
cool.
first episode.
Yeah, first episode.
First episode comes out
Yes.
in August.
Did
And
you
it'll
guys
be on
know-
Game Pass.
I noticed something too there. Did you notice that the brother was a girl? Or
The brother is a girl?
did you notice
Yeah,
that?
I saw that.
I was wondering. I was like,
Well, they're
huh,
twins, aren't they?
I don't know. Are they? I really don't know if they.
Pretty sure they're twins. I don't know. I have the
No, they're not
the
twins.
screen
Sister's
pulled up.
older. Sister's older.
Oh. I don't know. It looks really interesting. Like the story looks really cool. Apparently it's like brother and sister, and like something happened. Apparently, like I think their mom tried to murder them when they were kids, or at least try to murder like the brother. But apparently that's what the authorities are telling them.
Mhm.
And like the brother and sister got separated when they were kids, and now that they're older, they're back together. And apparently, what they're being told isn't what happened. And so, like every time they go to like a similar area that they were at when they were kids, like new memories start to come in, and like starts to reveal like the actual events of what happened. So I don't know exactly like how it's gonna play out, and like that really makes the story like really interesting.
Mhm.
Because I don't know, I like a mystery game, you know, I like those emotional games. If it can make me cry, you know, fuck it, I'm down.
Yeah, dude.
I thought
games like that are good.
Yeah, I thought the kids killed the mother.
No, I think the way that I don't know, at least from what I remember, it looked like the mom was gonna shoot the son or the brother
but didn't
with a
she-
shotgun.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. But the thing is, though, didn't you hear the officers? They said it looked like self-defense.
No,
So
I
like
don't
meaning
know.
that like I was thinking that's what I thought. I thought the kids killed the mother because of what that cop said, saying that it looked like self-defense.
don't know, Seabass, what games did you like from the showcase?
I don't
Honestly,
think we really
it was
care. Let's
like,
move on.
honestly, the medium. Hopefully, State of Decay 3 is good. I mean, I don't have hopes for it.
Never played the other
That
two.
zombie deer though.
That zombie deer, that's what got me. I was like, ooh, that's cool. And then Stalker 2.
I didn't care for it. I've
What
never
is Stalker
played
2?
Stalker.
Stalker's really
The
good.
trailer, like, yeah.
And then Stalker 2, and then and that's honestly it. I thought that honestly the whole presentation was just bad because they didn't show gameplay for anything. They just showed that, and on top of that, I didn't see any Banjo-Kazooie, so whatever.
What do you mean no gameplay for anything?
For like, they didn't show as much gameplay as I feel like they should have with the console coming so close to release date.
They didn't really show gameplay like at all, to be completely
Yeah.
honest. It was Halo was the main one that they showed gameplay for. The
Medium.
Psychonauts trailer
This is why
had
Psychonauts.
Yeah, Psychonauts had some gameplay. The Medium had gameplay.
Yep.
What was the other one? Oh, Tell Me Why.
Tell me why. Yeah,
Yep.
I don't
Had
know,
some
so this is
gameplay.
why. Tell me why. Yeah.
And that was pretty much it.
Crossfire
honestly.
X.
Oh,
Also, is
that-
Halo
whatever that
Infinite
is.
coming onto Steam?
It's coming to PC.
I don't know if it's
it
coming
said
on
Windows
Steam.
PC.
I don't know if it's coming on PC.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
Steam,
I'm
on
Infinite's
because
coming
it,
to PC.
because it is on Steam
sorry.
right here.
Is it?
Oh, then it.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
search up Halo, it says planned release holiday 2020. Interested? Add to your wish list.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's. Well, because the Master Chief Collection is on Steam, so it only makes sense for them to
Yeah.
put Infinite
I can't wait for
on
the game,
PC. Oh yeah, by the way, Bob, Halo 3 is on PC.
Yes, it is.
Just
I don't care.
Oh.
Oh wow, we still have to beat the series. We just beat Reach maybe like a month ago, and we started up the first Halo, and we have yet to even beat it.
Not
I think
even,
we're
it was like 2
4
months
missions
ago.
Oh
in.
wow, dude.
I'm pretty sure we
Yeah.
started. I'm pretty sure we finished Reach before fucking the pandemic,
Probably
and then we just
because we started on Halo 1.
yeah. Where are we on Halo 1?
I don't know, but like overall, Xbox really dropped the ball on the showcase again. Like, I just wasn't really interested. Like, some of the games look cool, but there's not really like any heavy hitters for this that make me want to go out and be like, I want to buy this console to play this game. No, they didn't show gameplay either. That's the problem. They're all cinematic trailers. Like, don't get me wrong, the trailers still look beautiful, you know, for a lot of them, but I just don't care for a cinematic trailer.
I do. Oh, Fable.
It shows some gameplay.
I just don't think that I'm gonna be getting. I don't think I'm gonna be getting the Series X for a while. I mean, if all the games are coming out to PC anyways, I don't see a point of it. So
One thing that I did really like about it was that the smart delivery, at least for like almost from what I saw, like almost every single game had smart delivery. So basically, if you buy it for one console, you own it across all of them.
yep.
Which is really cool, and I think that's what companies should do. If you buy the game once, like say for example, like the Destiny DLC, if you buy it once on PC and then you have friends on console, you should be able to log into your account on console and own the DLC on there as well, and not have to buy it twice. Because I had to do that.
Yep.
No.
And same thing with like Siege. With Siege, you log in on the console, you should be able to have all the DLC and weapons and skins.
Yeah,
they
and
have
that's
on
what sucks about
PC.
Siege. That's annoying.
So I think that's really cool. I think that's a really smart move that Xbox is doing. That's probably one of their strategies to get people onto buying the Xbox Series X. Because if you buy the games on the Xbox One, you're just building up your library for the Series X as you go. I think there might be like limited time for you to like redeem those. So that's kind of what they did with Battlefield. What was it 4 or Battlefield 5, and like Call of Duty Ghosts when like the PS3 was coming out and the PS4 was coming out. If you bought it like on the last gen console, you could get it on the current gen, but you only had like a couple months to do it. So I don't know. We'll see, but showcase.
Man.
If you guys watch it, you're not cool. If you're not, then you're not really missing out on much.
You can just watch trailers on YouTube, the ones that you want to see for which game.
Before we get off the showcase topic, Bob brought up Fable. I've never played Fable.
I played Fable 1. I didn't play 2. I don't enjoy that type of game. It's just not my cup of tea. Like, I know a lot of people are excited for it, and I think that for them to bring back Fable was smart, at least for marketing purposes, but it's just not my type of game.
I don't know. I like 3. 3 was a really good game.
I never played them, so I can't say much.
What
Am I missing out if I don't play them?
No, not really. They're really good. How would I explain them? Just like role playing open world games. That's how I'll explain it.
So kind of like Kingdom Hearts.
Kind
Similar
of
to that, right?
I would say more like kind of like a Witcher game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You can change your sword, change your armor. There's also magic too.
Yeah, like I thought about kind of like Skyrim. There you go. That's another way to explain it. Kind of like Skyrim.
Okay.
But it's not. Actually, yeah, it's like that, but it's got kind of a linear story. It's less open world. It is open world, I'm pretty sure, but.
So I have a question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about a lot of these games going open world now? Because I know, yeah, or like feeling open world-esque. Like, for example, Halo Infinite feels open world. Last of Us 2 had some type of like open world to it.
I mean, for day one with Ellie, it was the only open world that she felt. But that's beside the point. I'm not
but do you guys feel like a lot of games are starting to go like the open world route? Like too much open world, or do you think they should just keep it like linear like it was?
So I enjoy kind of open world that you can explore around the area of the mission thing. I guess that's the kind of way to explain it. But like I don't enjoy open world too much. I enjoy kind of like a set path.
Okay, I just wanted to see what you guys thought. Well, at least you, Seabass. What about you, Bob? What do you think? What do you think about that?
Yes.
All right, there you go. We have it. Bob says yes.
No, I think it doesn't matter to me, really. I mean, it's still going to be like Halo. It's still going to be like the same game, right? But just
I don't know. For me, it just depends on the series, really. Like, GTA has always been open world, so that makes sense. But, like, I'm just going to use Halo again. But, like, Halo's been very linear. It's been somewhat open world where you can like explore the areas, but I just don't want it to be too open. Like I felt like The Last of Us 2 was too open and was like just kind of empty in certain aspects. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of one of the things I'm afraid about these past linear games going open world. They just don't know like what to fill that open world with.
Danger.
Like Cyberpunk, that game is being built from the ground up to be open world. You know, so they're filling that world up with, you know, a bunch of stuff to do.
Nice.
So I don't know. I guess it just depends on the series or on the type of game. But anyways, let's move on to the next one. We have another showcase
guys,
that we're gonna talk about. Yeah, that's it. The Xbox showcase, it was dog shit. But no, we're gonna talk about the Ubisoft Forward, which is basically what Xbox did.
Ubisoft Forward.
But Ubisoft. So again, just from the get-go, it was They didn't really show a lot. They put a lot of emphasis on Watch Dogs Legion, to be completely honest, because that's what they talked about the most.
Yeah, if you actually...
It was like a 40... Because
45.
it was what?
Oh, but yeah, if you actually look at if I actually go up to YouTube and search it up right there and see the 45-minute video, you can actually see right there the first part is like mainly just fucking Watch Dogs. It's like a good chunk of it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it was about 45 minutes long, and I think a good like 20 minutes of that was just Watch Dogs Legion. Which, don't get me wrong, like, you know, I enjoyed the game. It looks cool. it got me more interested in it, because before I was like, yeah, I don't really care for it. Now I'm kind of like, I might actually buy this game.
It looked interesting for like how like you can recruit anybody pretty much, and everyone have their certain skills for it.
I kind of like how each person has their own story.
Yeah.
I'm just afraid that a lot of that is gonna repeat, because they say that you can go up to anybody. So like, how many different like origin stories are we gonna have?
Oh
yeah, I know. It might be a very big game.
It's been delayed. It's been a good while since the second one came out. Anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
What, like 3 years?
Take over 3-4 years.
I think it came out like 3 years.
Oh yeah, you can recruit that grandma, that ex secret spy.
That was funny.
Secret agent's grandma. She has a taser, trying to jump over those railings, and she just like super slow.
Oh, what else? They finally showed Assassin's Creed.
What do you mean finally showed Assassin's Creed?
Well,
I guess you're right. They showed gameplay for it.
Unless of us last time we're just like, yeah, we're gonna get gameplay. We're not getting gameplay.
One of the things that really got me for Assassin's Creed, I know, because as soon as I saw it, Bob sent me a message about it, and I sent him a message about it too. Dual wielding shields.
Yeah, that was interesting.
They say you can dual wield any weapons, and they said you can even dual wield shields. So I told Bob, all right, when this game comes out, whenever I get it, I'm just gonna dual wield shields the entire game.
That's stupid.
Shut up, Bob. You thought the same thing too.
I think it's be interesting, like just like going through like dual wield shields the whole game. Just, but I don't know. Otherwise than that, like what they announced Far Cry, which looked cool, but it was another CG trailer, and that was it.
They showed Gus though. Well, the actor that played Gus from
cool.
Breaking Bad
was cool. Like
that was pretty cool.
Played it so good. He can play a villain so good.
And apparently, like, the game is supposed to be a prequel to Voss. So they showed Voss when he was a child. But my question is, like, who are you gonna play as the main character? Are you gonna play like one of the resistance, members or whatever, like in the city, or are you gonna play like one of the henchmen, or are you even gonna play as Voss when he was as a kid?
You get to play as Master Chief.
I don't. Imagine Master Chief and Far Cry. Ooh,
that'd be actually a good crossover. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
You know how amazing that would be? Oh, dude, that'd be so amazing. You could just see the Chief running through buildings and fucking crushing these. I know he doesn't crush hand grenades or anything, but like, you know,
he can.
He punches holes. Oh, they showed Hyperscape, a new BR. So that's another thing. What do you guys think about that? About Hyperscape?
Yeah, I want to give it a try. It looks fun.
Also, you've seen gameplay for it though, right?
Yeah, I've seen gameplay for it, and it looks really fast paced, and it looks interesting how they have all these mechanics that you can like get like hack or like make the people that are watching still that are dead can still affect the environment by putting low gravity and stuff like that.
Well, the thing is that they're integrating it with Twitch chat. That's the thing. So say that you're streaming, you know, Seabass. Say that you're streaming and you're playing Hyperscape.
Uh-huh.
You can and you have the game and you have your account connected to your Twitch.
Uh-huh.
As you're playing, your viewers can vote for what happens in game. So when you see that low gravity thing, that's not because the game just randomly does it. That's because there's a streamer in there and their viewers voted for it. So I think that's pretty cool how like Twitch chat itself has a effect on what happens in game. So like I feel like if you're a really big streamer, that's really cool. That's going to be really interesting. But I feel like if you're a small streamer like us, it's going to be like, I don't know. They say that you need at least just one person to vote.
I wonder how that works. Like, there's a voting for like the one match go between all the different streamers that are there, because that's scary. That can count for like, that can end up being like some stream sniping scenarios.
I think it might just be an average.
Okay.
So say that there's like, I think there's it's a small BR, like 36 people or 36 teams maybe. I don't know exactly like the player count per match, but I think it's just gonna take an average of whoever's streaming, and then just average the votes and be like, okay, this is what happens. Because obviously, if we're in the same lobby as Myth, because I've seen Myth play in that game a lot recently. So say that Seabass and I, we're in the same lobby as Myth. Obviously we don't have the amount of viewers on Twitch as Myth does, because he has literally thousands of people watching him, while we only have a handful of people watching us. So like, how would our viewers' votes count towards Myth? With his viewers, like how does that weigh in? Do they have the same weight? Or would Myth's viewers' votes count more because he has a lot more viewers than us? I don't know. Yeah, but it's a cool concept though.
Get more.
It's really fucking cool. Yeah, I need to get more viewers. But this is my plug, Gil. If you guys have Twitch Prime, go subscribe for free to twitch.tv _pineapple.
Pog.
This guy.
Pog.
This guy over here.
I like it.
I also like the story though. I also like the concept story of Hyperscape. How it's like a virtual world similar to like in the movie Ready Player One. How it's like the Oasis in that movie.
Yeah, so
it's basically the same thing as Hyperscape. So I think that's pretty cool, and I'm really excited to see what they do. But I played it. I didn't really like it.
I never played it.
It's free.
Yeah,
it's in
free.
beta right now.
It's literally free. You can download it on the Ubisoft store right now.
Pretty sure I already have it downloaded.
It's in beta right now. But I played it during that closed beta for the week or two before they dropped it. I didn't like it. It was empty.
Is it because you lost and died?
No, like
the game was empty.
It felt empty in terms of like players. I feel like the map is too big for the amount of players that it has.
Was it because you lost, right?
Well, that too, yeah. I played like 2 games and I lost right away, but no, I didn't lose right away. But like, I dropped. I found my weapons, and then it was a good like 5-10 minutes before I found like a group of players, similar to like PUBG. How you would drop in on PUBG and you just don't find anybody for a good while. That was just me. Maybe I'll give it another try. I don't know about you guys. How you guys feel about that?
I mean, I would give it a shot.
I would too, but just haven't
as well.
Haven't played it yet.
Yeah, we've been on that. We've been on the Valorant grind.
Yeah, you guys have been on the Valorant grind. I've been on that everything grind.
that
lies.
Overwatch, that shit watch.
Hey! You keep your dirty mouth away from my game, my toxic ass game. I like it.
See, you are toxic. That's why.
Look at them.
Like people still talk about. People still talk about Overwatch. That's still a thing.
Oh, dude, that's
still
beyond
relevant.
a thing. Yeah, it's beyond relevant.
Is it still relevant?
Yeah, it still
I feel like there's like Valorant is in the news a lot more than Overwatch.
I think honestly, like all the Overwatch people that quit and went to play Valorant, they came back, so we're fine.
Nah, they go from a super fast paced game to like a slower paced game.
Yeah,
and they're like, this is dog shit. So then they go back.
Yep.
But what'd you guys think of the Ubisoft showcase overall? The forward.
Yes. It wasn't too bad. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. 7. They showed gameplay. 7.
True.
They showed gameplay.
I'll give them that. They did. I don't know. I'll give the same score as Seabass. I'll give it a 7 just because they showed gameplay, except for Far Cry, but that was kind of like a last minute thing. What about you, Bob?
A 1.
A 1. All right, that's it. It's a 1. All right, we're never doing a Ubisoft showcase again.
Never.
Well, I said a 1 out of 1.
No, so. Just a 1 out of 1.
Just a 1.
That was a 100%.
I think one of the issues that a lot of these companies have right now is that they're not showing enough. They're holding back.
I don't think they can though. Like I think the whole.
But they can though.
I think the whole pandemic thing has just slowed things down.
And plus, also, why show everything?
That's the thing. So it's like, all right. So you have this press conference, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not really a press conference anymore. You have the showcase, and then you know, like a week later, you guys already announced your next showcase, because that's literally what Ubisoft did. They did their Ubisoft Forward, and then like a week later, they announced like, oh yeah, in September we're gonna do another
Yeah, they're doing
Ubisoft Forward.
Ubisoft Forward, which I'm hoping they bring out the big gun, also known as what is that game called? Something 2. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Beyond Good and what?
I think it's Beyond Good and Evil 2. I think that's what it's called.
Beyond. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
It's that one game with the dude that has the pig head, right?
The pig, yeah, piggy.
I've never played the first one. I have the first one on my Uplay library, but I've never.
The first one's really
fun.
It's like a really old game. Well, really
it's super fun.
Yeah. Came out like on the original Xbox, I think.
Yeah, never played it.
But I think that's one of the things that I've seen. It's like, okay, you have these showcases, so why are you hyping these showcases up so much, and then you don't show anything? You know, maybe like Microsoft might say, but like they might say like, yeah, but we did show stuff. We showed you guys all these new games that are coming out. Yes, but you showed the cinematic trailers. Like, people are past that. They don't want to see cinematic trailers anymore.
Maybe they do cinematic trailers because, you know, they don't have anything down at all yet. Like, they don't have. Like,
well,
they legit don't have
gameplay.
Announce
it? But then why announce it? Or if they are gonna announce it, might as well just do like a quick, you know, press release for it, saying like, oh yeah, this is a game that we're working on. You know, here's a quick trailer. Instead of hyping up this showcase, like, yeah, we got all these world premiere games. You know, we're gonna show off all these brand new launch titles for the Series X, and then nothing, just all cinematic trailers. You know, like even the trailers themselves. Yeah, and then even the trailers themselves weren't that great.
Nope.
Like the State of Decay trailer was cool, but only because it showed a freaking zombie deer.
Yeah, that was cool.
Which was really cool. But they showed like Warhammer like 40,000 something. I didn't care for that.
Yeah,
like, I think they showed like zombies in it, but like show me something that to get me interested and, you know, excited for the game. These trailers didn't get me excited for the games at all.
Not at all.
And you're just, and I think that's what these. Really a gamer.
There is no. What
do you mean?
There is no like actual like gameplay, and there was no like. In me, if you like at this point,
I don't care about gameplay.
You don't?
No.
They show cutscenes.
They show a trailer that I'm like, oh, that looks like a pretty interesting game. I don't go about, you know, be like, oh man, they didn't show any gameplay. That's fucking. I'm not gonna go for this game.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna show a trailer, at least show a good trailer.
Yeah, show like something like the game, like the Medium. The first trailer that they showed, the Medium, that shit got me hooked. I was like, what the fuck? This is cool.
Yeah, same thing with Tell Me Why.
Yeah.
You know, they got me interested in that. They didn't show gameplay for that. It was also another cinematic trailer. And
no, they showed gameplay.
You know? Did they? Well,
for the first trailer?
Pretty sure they did.
For Tell Me Why, the one about the brother and the sister.
Pretty sure, like, there was some like cutscenes going on, but like I'm pretty sure it was just. Actually, it doesn't really matter if it's cutscenes because in that type of game, if it's like Life is Strange, the cutscene and the gameplay are pretty much the exact same thing.
Yeah,
but
they don't want to like.
You know, but the story seems interesting though, and like how they did the trailer, it makes you like excited for the game. A lot of these games now, like at least for this year, when I was a kid, I saw these games. You know, I'd see these E3 press conferences, and I'd be super excited for all these games. Like, oh my god, you know, I can't wait for these games. Or I'd go over there and tell my mom, like, Ma, like, I want this Xbox. I want this new PlayStation. You know, I want to play these new games, and they'd be like, no, you gotta wait.
Nerd.
Yeah, you gotta wait. You know, like when Sony showed off their 3D TV. Like I remember like running out of my room and like running into the kitchen and telling my mom like I want this new TV. Like I never ended up getting it. That PlayStation, like
the PlayStation
3D.
TV?
Like
I know what you're talking about. I never got one.
Yeah,
either.
it was like that 3D one where you could play like games in 3D. But like I don't get that excitement factor anymore.
Yeah,
you know,
I just don't like. I think that a lot of the games I just need to see something more from video games. That's why I always like Nintendo's press conferences, right? Like I know, like their latest, their mini direct, right? I know like it was lackluster for a lot of people, but like They showed games and they were just like, hey, it's coming out right here. It's coming out here.
That's true.
And
it gives like good windows.
Yeah, they give you good windows. And on top of that, they usually 100% stick to the windows of time that they're going to come out. They might delay for like a month maybe, but they're just like, they'll tell you why.
Personally, I think for this year, the way that these companies are doing it, where they're just trickling it out slowly, is a bad way to do it. Because you're not really getting people like hooked onto the games. But then at the same time, the way they see it is like, okay, if we drop all this at the same time, you know, the hype is gonna get built up, and then it just drops.
Yep.
And for months and months at a time. So it's good and bad, you know, how they're doing it now, you know, and then the way that I'm thinking it too, how they done it in the past, where they drop a lot of stuff at once and then they just don't talk about it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's also good and bad. But I think they should just, if you're going to hype up a showcase or some type of reveal, have it be like an actual reveal, you know, rather than if you're going to show a trailer, like
reveal. It is an actual reveal.
It is an actual reveal, but like something to get me like interested. Like for example, Obsidian had a game in the showcase, in the Xbox showcase, you know, a new open world game. It literally showed nothing. It showed maybe like 2 seconds of gameplay, and like their trailer was just like the name basically. I think it was called like, I think it's called like Obscure. Avowed.
Oh, that's what it's called. The one that looked like it was kind of like a that one that looked like it was kind of like a Skyrim ripoff.
Yeah, it's their next epic first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Eora.
What was it again?
Avowed. But what I'm saying is like they didn't show anything like at all. Like I know we've been touching upon a lot on them not showing gameplay for these reveals, but for some of these reveals, their trailers are just pretty like they're
decent, and I feel like if there was a press conference like E3 and stuff like that, I feel like it would have been a lot more, because they would show the gameplay right through the press conference, but then on the show floor it'd be like, yeah, you guys can play this game, you know.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing too with like these big press conference events. They show off this trailer and then they go into like in-depth like interviews with the developers like after, you know, on the show floor, and they show off gameplay and all that. I don't know, maybe that's what they need to do. Maybe they should put together a trailer, but I feel like some of these companies, they also don't get enough time for these trailers. Because I'm pretty sure like a lot of these, like Microsoft is the parent company of a lot of these developers, since they're the not developers but the publishers. Since Microsoft is the publisher for a lot of these companies games, they probably come at them maybe like 2 weeks or a month maybe if they're lucky, and be like, hey, we got a showcase coming up in a month, you know, put together a trailer. And some of these companies are like, okay, what the hell do we do for a trailer? Like, what do we want to show? What do we not want to show? You know, what's safe to show? What's not safe to show?
Right.
So, like, I can understand, you know, like, where some of these developers are coming from, especially how the world has been, too, with everybody working from home because of the whole pandemic. So, obviously, communication is a lot slower because that's how it is for my job. Like, sometimes, you know, I'm trying to get in touch with my art director, and I don't get a response back for an email for like a day or two.
Yeah, it's just it's just slow. Everything's just slow right now. And
so
it might be our new norm for a while. So I think we just have to probably get used to it.
So it's understandable, but I think they just, for me at least, to get me hooked on some of these games, they just need to show a little bit more, or have it be more exciting. Like for like The Medium. You know, the trailer was like a minute and a half, but what they showed got me hooked onto it.
Yep.
You know, story seems really cool. Gameplay seems really interesting. I don't know how it's going to work, so it's like, okay, maybe I'll pick up the game to go see how the game is going to play.
Okay. So next up, Mini Direct. I can't say the name of the game. Pineapple, help me.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Tensei. All right.
Okay, say it with me, Seabass. Shin
Shin Megami
Tensei.
Tensei.
Okay,
There
say-
you go. I said it. There you go.
Shin Megami.
Shinigami.
Shinigami.
See, that's what I'm saying. Tongue twister. But so they did like a 5-minute direct or something like that, right? I think it was 8 minutes, 5 out of 8 minutes, and they announced that they're remaking the third, and they're bringing, I think it's 5 or 6.
Okay. Is it a remake or is it a remaster?
I think it's a remaster.
Okay.
Wait,
Because
we're
a
talking-
remake
we're
is
talking
like
about the
they're
Nintendo
building
thing?
the game for.
Yeah. Yes, the Nintendo
Yeah,
one.
the Nintendo thing.
Have
So
you played any of them? Pineapple?
No.
I've played Persona 5 and part of Persona 4.
So
But that's
you would enjoy it, except there's a reason why it's called the hardest RPG.
Why is it called the
It's
hardest RPG?
fucking, it's hard. Shin Megami Tensei.
Wait, which
No,
one was
that's
that?
the name. That's the name of the series overall, but the
3.
specific game is Nocturne.
Yep, 3.
Nocturne 3.
Yeah, Nocturne 3, which is the one that I think that we're getting for the Switch.
That's the one that we're getting.
Yep, which is, it's just hard. It's hard. Amazing story. I think it is made by the people that made Persona. Really,
It's the same style.
Yeah, same
A
style.
lot of the demons from what I saw, what I've seen in gameplay, because I've seen the PS2 version.
Mhm.
They're the same personas basically in Persona 5 and probably in Persona 4, but they're just called something different. So it's the same overall world, just different story, different characters, obviously. But why is it the hardest RPG?
It's just hard. Like, it's just hard. Like, it's a very grindy RPG. And if you're like not leveled up properly and you don't have your supplies and you know how to play smart, you just die.
So it's like Dark Souls, Or
It's Dark Souls
Sekiro.
RPG. It's Dark Souls
but
RPG.
just RPG form.
Yep.
Pineapple, or not pineapple. Seabass just doesn't know how to play it.
I've
Yeah,
played
imagine
No.
imagine starting Sekiro and never finishing
Hey, it's happening
I know,
soon,
right?
it.
No, imagine doing
I
that.
had to bring. Imagine starting up a game and never finishing it.
That's
Imagine
me.
starting up
Death
Halo
Stranding.
1 and never finishing it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
got
you.
him.
I mean, I've done the same with Death Stranding. I need to play that game too and
Yeah.
finish it. I would restart it, but I'm already 20 hours in, and I don't want to play another 20 hours to get back up to the point where I'm at.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I probably have to do like a recap.
Probably. But that's really overall the only exciting thing from the direct was the Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne 3 HD remaster, and then is it Nocturne 5?
Yeah, I think it's not. Wait.
It said something 5. I think it was Shin Megami Nocturne 5, which is a new one. So it's a sequel coming out as well. So they announced 2 new games besides the other ones that they showed in the direct that nobody really cares about.
Lies.
Yeah, it's 5. It's 5.
It's 5. Okay. It's Nocturne, right?
It just says Shin Megami Tensei 5.
So I'm assuming it would be Nocturne.
See,
I don't know.
let me do this.
There's so many Shin Megami Tensei games. There's some for the 3DS. There's some on the PS2. There's the Persona games, obviously.
Never played any of those.
That date back
Shinigami
to
ones.
the-
Yeah, so it's Shin Megami Tensei 5.
There you go. You said it right.
Shinigami
Let's go
I
Tensei.
read
with
it.
Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, I mean,
Shin Megami Tensei.
you have a PS4 right now, Bob. You should play Persona.
No,
You
I'm
should
good.
buy it. It's definitely worth it.
No, I'm good.
It's worth it. Soundtrack is amazing.
No, I'm
Yeah,
good.
the soundtrack's
Absolutely
so good.
amazing. Why? Why are you over here, Bob? Saying, nah, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
Why you do this to me? But other than that, like, what? Anything else interesting in the direct?
That was it.
It was only 8
no,
minutes.
Yeah,
It
there
was.
wasn't a lot.
They called it a mini for a reason.
Yeah,
I guess.
they said that they're having a lot of problems
WWE.
trying to get the what is it trying to say? Trying to adjust to work from home status, but they said that a lot of people inside Japan are actually going back to work full time. So hopefully we're soon getting more games from Nintendo.
Well, that's good. Hopefully a lot of these games don't get delayed or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I need some more Nintendo games because there's nothing else. What the hell? Because there's nothing else coming out for this fall
Yeah, there's
for Nintendo.
Nintendo?
Yeah.
everything.
They haven't announced anything. This is the first time we haven't got anything really announced since the Switch came out of when we're definitely getting like a AAA Nintendo title.
Maybe I think they're doing an actual direct in September.
Well, I hope so. Then we could be like, what's coming out for holidays, because they need to bring out something for.
I think they have something up their sleeve, because a lot of these games, they were already in development before the pandemic happened.
I'm hoping we get Bayonetta, dude. Bayonetta
so
3,
a lot of these are probably
or Breath of the Wild 2 or.
Breath of the Wild 2 is not happening anytime soon.
Or give me my Metroid Prime 4, please. Or give me the remake of all the Mario games. Just give me something, please.
No, you get nothing.
You're over here.
Go back to your shitty little Overwatch game.
Why don't you play Overwatch on the Switch?
Why don't you do that?
It's on the Switch?
Yeah, it's on the Switch.
You know what? Someone buys me it, and then I'll play it on the Switch.
No, somebody buy Seabass Valorant instead, so that way you can come play with us.
You can buy it.
Did you say buy it?
Exactly. It's yes, it's free, so he should be playing with us. How dare you not play with the Seabass?
I'm sorry, dude.
See how it is. Yeah, no. Well, Valorant isn't on the Switch, but Overwatch is on the Switch.
Yeah, it is. It actually is.
You were actually looking it up?
What?
You thought I was lying?
No.
I don't lie over here.
No, that is on the Switch. I was looking to see how much frame rate it runs. It runs like a 10.
I'm not, and Overwatch isn't really that like intense of a game, anyways, to begin with.
Not at all.
All right, so overall, from these 3 showcases, I know I went off a little bit on a tangent a little bit ago on these, but overall, what'd you guys think, like, of them? Like, good.
I like the
don't
Xbox
watch.
one.
Did you actually like it though?
Yeah. And also the Ubisoft one a little bit, except for Watch Dogs. I'm not really into Watch Dogs.
Did you at least get your copy of Watch Dogs 2?
No, I didn't. But
actually, where should you didn't get it?
Where should I see it? I totally forget. Because I remember
it should be in your library.
Yeah,
your Ubisoft library.
Watch it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it should be in your library. It should be in part of your download games.
Oh
yeah.
I would say for the Xbox One, don't watch it. Watch the trailers of the games. If you just see which game is coming out and then watch the trailer for it if you want to. The Ubisoft one was pretty good. They did show a lot of Watch Dogs and then the Nintendo Direct. Watch it. It's not that long.
Yeah, when you go to the bathroom and you got nothing else to watch on your phone, just watch the Direct.
Yeah,
I saw really nothing.
That's what I do sometimes.
On the Nintendo one.
No, it wasn't. It was just like
except for
WWE.
Yeah, I
forgot. Nah, we could talk about that some other time. I was gonna bring up the other shooter game that they talked about. Nah, but that could be we could talk about that some other time.
No.
Overall, for me, Xbox Game Showcase, it was decent. You know, the trailers were.
I liked it.
You know, some of them were interesting. Watch it if you have an hour to kill. If not, then you're not really missing out on much. Same thing with the Ubisoft Forward. You're not missing out on much, really. If you're a fan of Watch Dogs, then watch the Watch Dogs portion of the Ubisoft Forward.
Yep.
If not, then again, you're
not missing a lot.
That's the thing. You're not missing out on these showcases.
No,
it's not like before.
There's nothing. Really
it's not like before.
Honestly, like I thought, like the reveal for like Mortal Shell, I thought that was better than anything that we watched for the presentations. Yeah, it's the game that's like kind of like a Dark Souls game.
Didn't they show that at the PlayStation one?
No, they did their own direct. They did their own like developer update of Mortal Shell, and it was really good. They showed them beta, and they were just like, yeah, the beta is free to play right now, actually.
Oh yeah, it's on the Epic Game Store. I forgot.
Yeah, it was. It's not on there anymore.
Oh, rip! I never played it.
It was just a private beta.
I probably didn't miss it. I probably didn't miss out on it. I'm just over here trying to trigger Seabass.
But yeah, for me,
you can play guitar and you get a pet a cat. That's all that matters.
Yeah, for me though, yeah, at first it would be the Xbox Showcase, which I thought was pretty good. Then it'd be the Ubisoft Forward, then the Nintendo Direct, because I don't know, there was nothing interesting that caught my eye.
Yeah,
except for WWE. No, sure.
Sunday. Get ready for the WWE 2K Battlegrounds pay-per-view.
No.
Only on Sunday.
Yep.
Only $99.99. Get your parents' credit card.
Get your parents' credit card.
Get your parents' credit card. All right, so
Get your parents' credit card.
So that's it for then.
Yeah, that's
that's it, really.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the episode. It was, we the past couple weeks have been a bit slow on news, so
it's been lame, dude.
How about
yeah, I mean that's just how we're at.
How about for our last thing right here, your favorite game that you're looking forward to that was showed in all three, like not like each one, but like out of the three right there.
Out of the three, that favorite. Oh, that's hard.
Favorite game that might have been shown. Me personally, Halo.
Halo.
Can't
Are
wait
you
for
Halo?
that shit.
Honestly, the
I-
medium.
4 months, 3 months away probably till it releases.
I think probably like 3 months. I say November.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know,
would
it
say
just says
the
holiday.
medium for me. The medium for me.
I late October release, early November.
Whenever I see holiday, I feel like it always releases just on December 25th.
Why?
I don't know why. No, it's because like I've actually seen it. It's like releasing this holiday, and then legit.
Well,
it's
yeah,
like,
they're
it's like
aiming.
it's like December 24th, 25th. Like every time I see holiday, wherever it is, in a movie, a game.
But yeah, they're aiming for Christmas because that's the biggest shopping holiday of the year.
Yep.
That's what I always think
Oh.
whenever I see holiday. That it releases around Christmas.
What about you, Seabass? What was your favorite game?
Right now, I would say the medium is the one that I'm actually most excited for. I like horror.
His doesn't matter. He plays
So,
Overwatch.
I play Overwatch, yes, but actually, everyone knows I do like playing horror games around like a lot of the time. So I wanted to sink my teeth into another horror game. So,
What if it's not a horror game?
my favorite horror game?
No, what if it's not a horror game?
If it's not, I mean that the way that it's showing, I hope it is.
What
If not, it could be like some thriller like suspense
What
thing.
if it's not? What if it's not a thriller?
Then now, bomb.
You just navigate through areas, and that's it. Nothing's following you. Nothing's watching you.
I mean, I'm getting on Game Pass, so it's not costing me that and like anything to play it. So
Yeah.
Just sell Topics.
just sell topics. That's all you gotta do. Sell topics.
How about you, Pineapple?
I don't know. I'll go with Tell Me Why. Tell me why
Okay, that's fair.
this game looks so good. Tell me why the story is so interesting.
Alright, stop
I don't know what I was going off on, but yeah, I think out of all the games that they showed, that's probably one of the ones that has me like. Obviously, I have other ones that got me like really excited, but if I had to pick one, Tell Me Why is the one.
That's my second one right there. Tell me why.
Yeah, because I really like story heavy games, like really story driven games that like get you emotional, and I feel like this is gonna be like one of those games that gets you really emotional and like
What if it doesn't?
connected with the characters, and
What if it
obviously
doesn't?
somebody is gonna die.
What if
I
it's
mean,
just?
if it doesn't, then I want my money back.
What if it's just?
Nah,
what if
that's
it's
fair.
just one episode in August and that
Oh
was
my
it?
god! I mean, if it is just one episode, that's at least you know what's gonna happen. I don't know.
I mean, if it's one episode, I'm used to it because that's what happens with anime all the time.
Yep.
They do one season and then that's it. Like no more.
Bro,
They leave it at a cliffhanger.
I remember watching this one anime and
Understand.
then
All right, anyways.
reading the rest of the manga. Oh, this sucks though that there's gonna be no season 2 of it, and also there's gonna be no more manga
Yep. 100x.
Because-
For what?
because
For which one?
the author for the manga actually died. So like,
Oh, that's a rip. That's a real rip.
yeah, and it left on
one
a
was it?
fucking cliffhanger in the manga. It's a High School of the Dead.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
I saw the anime. The greatest boob scene of all time in anime history
I know you're right. I know you're
was
probably
in
gonna-
High School of the Dead.
I know you're probably gonna talk about that. But yeah, but oh my god, the manga just left on a fucking cliffhanger, and then I tried to search it up to see if like I don't know, maybe somebody close to him or like one of his helpers would maybe think of trying to go more into it, but no. On a fucking cliffhanger.
Don't worry, bud. You'll get through this.
No,
Someday
I won't.
you'll finish it.
Someday.
You'll finish it
What
for
do you
the
mean?
rest
What
of
do
the
you mean I'll
world.
finish it?
You're gonna be the
Hey, you
author.
never know.
You're drawing now.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna be the one to finish the story. You're gonna become
I don't
obsessed with
wanna
it.
be
You're
the-
gonna become one. Why not? You'd be doing the world a favor.
No.
You'd become famous. You'd become the Bobblecat.
The
No,
bubbles.
but I don't know what's
Not just Bobblecat.
I don't
but
know what
the
I don't know what
Bobblecat.
happens next. And see that's
Well, that's
what
what you
that's
come
what
up with
that's
it.
what makes me excited. But if I know what's gonna happen next, then fuck, it doesn't matter.
But that
Because I'll be the one writing it.
But you're creating it though. Yeah, you're the one writing it. So, wouldn't you be excited to create something new?
No.
You let me down.
Well, that's it. How long have we gone for? About an hour and 6 minutes.
About an hour, yeah.
Well,
All right, so
yeah. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Any last comments on absolutely anything at all, or are we all good? We all G. All right, peace out. Peace.
no. Yeah, that's it. Now, show more gameplay. That's it.
Show more gameplay.
Show more
please.
gameplay in your trailers.
I don't
Yep.
care. I don't care about too
All
much
right,
about
that's it.
gameplay. Just show
Oh,
what you have.
also, don't forget to subscribe to Pineapple at twitch.tv /simply_pineapple.
Shoot, just follow me. I'm close to 1,000 followers already. Let's go.
I already hit 1,000 followers. I don't care about you almost hitting. And I'm sorry, Sebastian. You know I
Jesus,
care
my
about you.
bad, dude.
I have 100 followers.
I'm over here trying to, I'm at like 938 right now.
You know I care about
That's
you.
not close.
Sebastian. I'm sorry.
No fucking
Please
miles
forgive
away.
me, boo.
That's close, dude, compared to like when I like started at the beginning of the year. I only had 500 at the beginning of the year. So
Yeah, you've been growing really fast.
Yeah.
Smash has helped out a lot.
it does.
All right. Well, that's it.
Yep.
All right, yep. So we're at this is the end of the episode. Obviously, if you guys could tell, appreciate you guys sticking through it. Appreciate you guys listening to me going off
Like
on
and subscribe.
the no gameplay, on the no gameplay for the Xbox showcase and all that. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the previous episodes, go listen to them. They're all on Spotify, YouTube, Google Play, and iTunes. And if you guys haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you guys subscribe and go follow all of our socials. Living Off Wi-Fi
Yes.
on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, all the links are down in the description below. Again, appreciate you guys listening. And yeah, we'll just catch you guys all on the next episode.
Catch you
guys
on the
all have a
flippy
good
flip.
time.
All right. Peace.
Bye.